Hello and welcome to Unusual Confection. We've got Andrew and Larry with us today.
How you doing, Tom? We're in the house in Leeds, and today we'll be reviewing the Nestle Extrafino Cremasitos. You can see we've got here, I don't know what we've got inside this mystery bag. It looks like could be chocolate, could be creamy. Our broad fans will be able to tell us the exact translation what it is, but we're assuming it is chocolate with milk and creamy something else. So, we get stuck into this, Michael. What do you think?
Yeah, sounds great. And thanks for having me. Great to be back in the show.
Go up for the open there, nicely good and thing. And as we potentially suspected, our sweet treats are wrapped in a foil-like substance. So we get to the...
Keeps them fresh. I'm not angry at it.
We get to the unpicking here.
How's the open?
I would say difficult at best, huh?
I thought the open wasn't too bad, not the worst. It's not the
There.
worst individual sweet I've unwrapped.
Got you a lovely cross section by dividing this in half here. Michael has made a meal of it and has dropped all of his on the floor.
I think there might have been a little bit of wear and tear in transit, so mine has disintegrated in my hand. But I think it still looks good.
If you look at the cross section again here, you can see chocolate, you can see cream, you can see nice peaks there, lovely little mountain view there, that looks very nice. So I'm going to go in for the creamier side, Michael.
Okay.
The more chocolate side.
Yeah, I've got more of a whole ball here, so I'm gonna pop it all in. And
Pop it in.
We'll see how we get on. Cheers.
Oh, that chocolate is awful.
Good.
I would say,
I'm getting the chocolate aftertaste.
I think that is Christmas chocolate coin chocolate again.
I was gonna
We said
say
this previously.
Yeah. The chocolate itself tastes like budget Easter egg. However, the creamy filling, quite pleasant actually.
Didn't get a whole lot of cream filling because the chocolate, the rubbish chocolate, is very overpowering. I will finish the other half just to confirm my thesis.
Okay.
Yeah, pretty terrible. Not great, John.
I have to be honest, gonna have to disagree with my esteemed colleague Andrew here. I actually thought while the chocolate was maybe subpar, I think the creamy filling really makes up for it, and I'd go as far to say I quite like it.
Okay, good contrast opinions, and listen, this is why we bring the guests on. They don't have the skill, they don't have the knowledge, but we're bringing them in. We bring them in for the diverse opinions because that brings the viewers in.
Look, I'm no expert. As clearly, I've only been on this show once before, so.
Yeah. Listen, your palate will adapt. We'll get you there.
If I can ask you to try and agree on a rating out of 5, that's what I'm going to ask you to bring up now.
Michael, I'm thinking a solid 1.
Look, I'm probably going to have to taper my expectations here, given how much I know you really disliked it. I would probably give it a 3.
A 3. Well, I think in the art of the good deal, as Donald Trump would say, the art of a good deal.
Yeah.
We'll probably go for.
I'll meet you in the middle.
Meet you in the middle.
Meet you in the middle and give it a 2.
And we'll go for a 2.
2 out of 5, okay. Lovely
5.
compromise. Nice to make friends across the divide.
Absolutely.
And of course, I have to ask you, do you think this would be a useful addition to the UK confectionery market, the Nestle Extrafino?
I think if you wanted more crap chocolate coin chocolate, then you'd absolutely bring it in. But for me, it's a no.
Again, I actually, controversially as it may be, I actually might have to say I would welcome it in the UK market, mostly because I don't know that there's a lot of individually wrapped chocolate creamy sweets out there. And I think, again, just for the sake of variety, I think it might be a useful addition, if maybe not a welcome addition.
Well, fascinating debate there. Thanks very much both for joining us
This is why
today.
we bring these guys
Anytime.
on.
Glad to be
This is
here.
why we bring these guys on. Diverse opinions, questionable choices, but that's what they're here for.
Variety is the spice of life.
Okay, thanks for joining us.
Right? Thanks very much, Tom. Sweet dreams.